Okay, we're gonna hop into game number 1.
It's on Twisted Meadows, of all maps.
That's why we keep it, baby. People still play it.
I love watching it. I don't like playing it, but I love watching it. So, make the players suffer, make the viewers enjoy it.
Okay, we got game number 1. We'll check it out in a second. All right, there we go. Alrighty, series number 2. We're flying through this, man. If only this was the McGregor fight night, this would be money. But yeah, game number 1 of this series is gonna be Incinerator against RavinDrannor on Twisted Meadows. And in the bottom left, we have Incinerator. In the bottom right, we have, playing for DuSt Gaming, RavinDrannor, also known as Robin. Also known as
Raven.
Raven.
That's so Raven. You remember that?
Yeah. Do 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 do. That's so Raven. Seriously. I don't know. Is it seriously or serious me? I don't know.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Dude, some of the jingles. People made like tons of money off those jingles.
Oh, absolutely.
Tons of money off those jingles.
And Corey in the house. Came out
Corey in the house. Okay, so Rabbit's gonna do the pull on the lap. He's gonna pull this rock golem. Not gonna do it is Incinerator, and I think on this the spawns matter, right? You could do it on this one. You could do it on the top ones only. You could do it on the bottom one.
You
bottom
can
right.
do them on all of them, but the top 2 are the easiest. Yeah, the bottom right is the most difficult, and then the top are the easiest. The top left being the most easy. That's the original spawn that was actually done on by Lynn and Robam, boss of Warcraft 3 in 2018. That was the first time it was done. Although it was done up here, actually, was where the shop was put. A little bit of history for you guys. Yaz was casting. That's one of the most watched Back to Warcraft clips, I think.
Is that right?
When Lynn did that, yeah.
Yeah, that was like a game changer. Wasn't it like crazy? Everyone was like, what?
It was sort of like the beginning of like 20xx creeping, if you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
People really started doing crazy stuff in the creeping all the time. Okay, and we'll see if Raven is 20xx or if he's stuck in 2003. RavinDrannor, the legend. He pulls it off. He's burrowing up. And the Farseer is coming, and this harass could be very deadly. As we see a grunt along with Incinerator's Farseer. He used a peon to scout the base of Raven, who doesn't deny that. Gets a ton of agility. The giant strength. The shop is up. Let's see what Incinerator can do here, Rick.
Yeah, it's nice to get this item, but you definitely take a lot of damage on your grunt, and now Farseer is right in your face with wolves, so salves are gonna have to wait a bit. Pretty good hold from Raven so far.
All right, a couple salves. The tech, let's see, actually identical. Oh no, a little bit of a lead for Incinerator. I was expecting that because, of course, Raven was burrowed up to creep that. But so far, so good for Raven. He's even building a war mill very early. Interesting.
What is that for? Is that for headhunters?
He might be expecting a Farseer Firelord Tower Rush.
Oh, okay. So that's for his own demos. Okay.
Yeah, but that is... Hitman actually called me an idiot once for saying you need Demolishers against a Tower Rush in Orkmere. He simply said, all you have to do is play pure standard, get a Shadow Hunter, go heal first, put down a Torn Totem, a Bestiary, and just pump units, and just cancel the towers as they come up. Don't invest into anything other than units and potions. Don't build Demolishers, don't build towers, don't get reinforced
I mean,
defenses.
to be fair, you can build Demolishers.
He said he called me an idiot for telling Sither to build Demolishers.
But I mean, he calls me an idiot every day. You just have to kind of go with your thoughts at some point. Otherwise, I would have no purpose, right?
Well, we'll see. We'll see how Raven deals with a potential Tower Rush, and it will be a War Mill for Incinerator, and he's getting up to the point where he could pick up a Firelord, so that is generally how Incinerator plays. I got quite a bit of experience playing him in Orkmere, because he's been in my Watched Up League group a couple of times. Yeah, generally Tower Rusher.
Yeah, cheeser. I would say cheeser. I would even say Farseer Headhunters is cheese. And that's his standard, right? So
I would say almost definitionally it is cheese, because cheese is something that once you learn how to counter it, you won't lose to it. And if you're surprised by it and don't know how to counter it, then you lose to it. And I would say Farseer Headhunters is a build like that, at least in Orkmere. Maybe not in other matchups.
Okay. Hitman gonna pull the Merc camp. We've seen him do this with a blade. Is in my highlight reel. Oh, the no volume highlight reel, dude. So many classic moments where
Yeah, what was up with that?
where I
dude?
thought I was nailing it, and it just became the worst thing I've ever
did
done.
That, what season was that even in? Like,
Season
where did
4.
How did that thought come to your mind?
Man, I thought it was so cool. I'm like, I'll just make highlight reels.
Though. This is gonna be big because the Fire Lord's coming in. Raven's gonna take a lot of damage, but he's gonna get level 3 blade. And he didn't get the greatest items. Greater heal would have been the nuts here for holding this push, but maybe Raven's a little bit out of position. Level 3's nice, but is he too out of position?
I don't know. We're going to see how he holds it. Here it comes. This is the inevitable Farseer Fire Lord tower push. 1-1 heroes. Farseer are actually not even close to level 2 either. Raven sees the whole thing, runs home. Squirrely Dan. Here comes the watchtower. And here comes... Okay, Grunts. Is he going to stick to Hitman's training and lessons? I doubt it.
Yeah, heal wave first and a bestiary going up would be ideal for Raven, and also it's necessary to cancel the towers immediately. If we look at Incinerator's lumber, 250 right now. If Raven gets a few cancels on those, he'll rapidly go down, as he's obviously pulled his lumber peons to build these towers. So that's what Raven needs to do, but at the moment he's kind of focusing the units.
Did you say you go heal as well?
Heal wave first, yep. You can go Hex and go for like a hero kill or something, but generally if you kill the Farseer, kill the Fire Lord, the towers still get up, and then you're in a bad position regardless, even with the hero kill.
Okay, Raven's trying to hold this.
Oh.
I think 2 towers might go up, though. The 2 in the back, they're hard to hit. Shadowhunter trying to ping that one in the back. Blade needs to get in a position where he's attacking these towers. Because right now, Incinerator's heroes are going for the Tower of Raven, but that's up now. Want a mana stealing used on the Blade Master? Probably should have gave that to the Shadowhunter.
Yeah, probably. And that mantle would be nice as well. The tower going to be focused down nicely by Incinerator, and it's going to fall. There's 3 towers up, Ricky. Grunt's going to fall. Look at the lava spawns splitting, and the wolves are summoned as well. That's a lot of summons. But Raven, look at the lumber. Raven's got no lumber. This is rough. This is rough for Raven. I don't know if he can hold this anymore. Is he getting a Demolisher? He is investing in a Demolisher, but he's got no units to defend that Demolisher.
Follows, fails. Step away from the Hitman routine and go into normal towers and demos and everything.
Yeah. Get reinforced defense, but just the lumber is not there for Raven. He's been fully burrowed up in this burrow that hasn't... In 2 burrows. He's got 6 peons in burrows that haven't done anything yet. Any sort of damage.
And this is like crazy damage coming from these towers now. The Blade Master trying to right-click the heroes. The demo, can he get the demo in the back? He does. Perfect distraction there. Moving the units back, allowing the demo to get into a nice position. There's a great... He can actually move into the gold mine. It's even a better position. And this is not over yet. Yeah, this is not over yet.
Oh, and there's so much mana on the Blade Master. He can just right-click these heroes all day. The Demolisher comes in, but again, similar to Raven's Demolisher, if Incinerator doesn't have the units to protect it, it's not going to do anything. And look, he can't protect it. Although the towers are still up, and they're going to take a while for this single Demolisher of Raven to kill. But there's a second one on the way.
Oh, the Blade!
Shadowrunner died?
And the Blade is so close!
Did the Shadowrunner just die to a single grunt?
The grunt, yeah, just kept right-clicking.
Just died to a grunt?
Just died to a grunt, yeah.
Oh, Raven can't afford potions, Ricky.
And he can't pop the salve because then he'll come at a windwalk. He's just waiting for another windwalk to pop the salve. Okay, there we go.
A single grunt killed the Shadowhunter?
He just kept right-clicking it, yeah.
A single grunt?
He was, I mean, he was right-clicking it for a long time, but yeah, he got it.
Yeah, that grunt was putting out the deeps, dude. But Jesus. Okay, 2 Demolishers here for Incinerator. A 3rd on the way. Oh, 1 possibly going to go down. I would love to see that Blade dive in and try to kill that Demolisher while he can.
Second demo.
Firelord is not what's important to kill right now, Raven. That Demolisher is what's important to kill because you're about to lose your main. Once there's 3 Demolishers here, you cannot out-repair. And look at the lumber. 0.
Oh, and right now the demos are in a better position for Incinerator. I think Raven has just made a bunch of mistakes. 1 demo goes down. Raven, no! No!
Who's this guy's coach? Raven needs some help.
Incinerator is going to clean up this main base. That's all he needs to do. Like you said, just kill the main. There's no more mining, and GG. And that's
GG,
it.
indeed. Yeah, the timing. Wow. Raven, someone pointed out in the chat, it seems like Raven just didn't know he was about to get tower rushed. And anyone who has played Incinerator on ladder and seen him in tournaments,
I said it before the group even started. I said
they know he tower rushes.
I said he
in Ordinary.
Farseer
That's his
Firelord
style.
tower rushes. Yeah, that's literally what I said. Yeah.
That's his style.
That is his style. Surely he knew that. I mean, it's not even like he didn't have a preparation. His blade was level 3. He was doing great. If he would have killed that one Demolisher, and maybe not lost the Shadow Hunter, yeah.
The Shadowhunter loss was massive, yeah, because he could have defended his Demolisher. He could have sent his blade in and killed the single Demolisher. You know, I think a lot of that also came down to not just losing the Shadowhunter, but his lumber usage was not good. He was burrowing up peons when he didn't necessarily have to, and it's very crucial to mine every bit of lumber, every chance you get the opportunity when you're in a position like that, because eventually you're going to run out of lumber.
Gonna run out of wood.
Run out of wood.
You know who doesn't? What? Oh, the host
go ahead.
was
Do your segue. Sorry, go ahead.
Asia East. No. There's no. I'm good. I don't need it. It was Asia East something. Not that one. There we go. That one. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, Ping. This is totally fine.
Here we go. Quickest groups ever.
What was the quickest one we ever did? 3 hours?
2.5, I think. Tomorrow's going to be like 5 hours, and we're just going to miss the fight. Guaranteed.
I mean, it is set up right now to be a very long group of like insane games.
Yeah. Well, you know, if we start at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
I mean, we just need to rely on Duck, like just quick GGing a couple series, like, you know, lose your DK first, GG the whole, like game 1, and then quit the whole series. And then...
I'd like to point out, by the way, Hitman in the chat says Warm Mill fail fish. What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, he's pissed. Hitman's pissed. Game number 2, guys. It's going to be on Northern Isles. Another Incinerator versus Raven special. Can Incinerator close this? Currently up 1-0 against RavinDrannor. Big upset, I think. We're going to hop into this. It's game number 2.
Would you call this an upset? Would you call it an upset if Incinerator beat RavinDrannor?
I think, well, Raven was top 8 last season. Incinerator qualified through, and when Incinerator was in the season, he had a hard time last season, right? So yeah, I would definitely say that Raven is a on paper favorite for sure.
Yeah, even just based on previous seasons.
When in doubt, Farseer headhunters it out, baby. Raven is such a meme, dude. He's such a meme.
And you know, the cool thing about this strategy is it's uncheesable. If you get tower rushed, you will hold the tower rush, no matter what. So you cannot be cheesed. You can't be Firelord tower rushed by human. You can't be Criplord tower rushed by undead, DK tower rushed, Lich tower rushed. You cannot be Farseer Firelord tower rushed. You will hold it if you go Farseer Headhunters. So Raven's saying, I'm going to beat you straight up. Just don't cheese me. And he's being cheese-proof by doing this strat. So I agree with it.
Yeah, it's good analysis too. I mean, I didn't think about that. Like, if he does decide to coin flip you, which he might, and if he doesn't, then we're playing a game straight up where it's best micro wins, no gimmicks.
Exactly. Yep.
So I really I like that that thought there. That was a really good insight from you. That's why you got your own show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable. I'm so jealous.
Unbelievable. If you guys go back to Warcraft YouTube right now, you can see my show episode 3, by the way.
Link it in the chat.
And if you're on YouTube right now, you should go watch the whole playlist. All 3 episodes. Give you a whole night worth of entertainment.
Very exciting. I can watch it all in bed. Okay, here we go. Like you said, an exact mirror, an exact replica. Both players opening headhunters.
Incredible. Who's going to macro better, though? I mean, you slip up 5 seconds every production cycle. Eventually, you can end up down 5 headhunters. You know, 20 minutes into the game. So let's see who macros cleaner, who decides better what tier 2 units to produce. Because, of course, there's a lot of options. You can go shamans, you can go raiders, you can tech tier 3 and get Taurens. You can go Spirit Walkers. There's a lot of options, so we'll see what these two players prefer. Generally, Shamans, I think, and Orc Mirror are the consensus. Have to wait and see.
Well, this is almost like identical. Both players getting Replenishment Potion. Incinerator gets a Cloak, which I do think is better than the Slippers of Agility. I think hiding...
That'll never not be funny.
I think... I think hiding your Farseer in fights is sometimes like a good move that can help you.
Yeah, even like if the TCs are the secondary hero choice for both players, you hide your Farseer by a camp you think the TC is going to creep while you're creeping your own. Come out of the hide and Chain Lightning steal some creeps. There's a lot of plays you can do.
Indeed. Indubitably. Raven actually stealing this Expo from Incinerator. This is a nice pickoff if you can get away with this. Headhunters have so much DPS.
It's incredible. This is exactly why you cannot tower rush. Because you imagine the tower rush was coming, the Farseer Firelord. Raven would have about another minute and a half to be ready for it. And look, he's going to have already 5 Headhunters. There's no chance. There's no way.
Has Incinerator scouted? I don't think so.
No, he's sending wolves around.
Do you think he just... Do you think if Raven runs away from the tavern, which he is doing right now...
That's an interesting thought.
Do you think if Raven runs away from the... Okay, no, he sees the wolf. He sees the wolf. He sees the wolf. Do you think he does it anyway?
Yeah, does he just pick up a Firelord and go? The tier 2 is not quite there yet.
He sees the wolf. There's no way. No, okay. Will be a fight, which is a really good start for Incinerator.
Oh, nicely done, Incinerator, but the Chain Lightning is a 1-for-1 trade. Who's going to micro better? So far, I think Raven got the upper hand here. It was a nice start for Incinerator, but they've only both lost... Okay, they both lost 2 Headhunters. Raven trading a bit more mana for the second one, though. Incinerator still has a Chain Lightning, and he's about to hit level 3 with that extra mana he has.
This is such an NA match. You would never see this in any other region except for ours.
Yep.
TC on the way for Raven. TC on the way for Incinerator.
All right. Yep. And Spirit Lodge. We'll see Spirit Lodge for Raven as well. So pure standard, we'll see who has the earlier tier 3 tech. And when there is tier 3 available, we'll see who goes for the Tiny Great Hall first. Because that's always a couple of questions you need to ask in the later stages of parts of your Headhunter mirrors. Both players are going to get level 3. We'd like to see some wolves go into the main base before there's shamans on both sides. That would be nice. That'd be a nice little play. TC out for RavinDrannor. He's going to go down to the Tuskar. This is what I was talking about earlier. When your TCs come out, similar to in Blademaster Shadowhunter mirrors, you can go harass with your first hero while creeping with your secondary hero. So Raven, going to get a clarity, going to send wolves to creep with the Storm Chieftain, and going to send the Farseer across the map to do a little bit of harassing. And that's pretty nice. This little adaptation that Raven is doing that Incinerator is currently not. But maybe he will in the future.
I'm really hoping that Violet understands the concept of Dust League and knows it's like a group stage and whatever.
Oh, I hope so. Wait, you're thinking he might just dip?
Kinda. Yeah. You want to message him? Just say like, hey, you play next or something. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have Incinerator. I mean, dude, I'm really impressed with Incinerator's play. Like, I know he does this strategy all the time and he's very familiar with it, but I'm really digging it. Good items here for... I don't know why the pendant is on the Farseer. Maybe that should be on the TC. Maybe he's waiting for like level 2 now to like bring it to the TC, but stomps on both sides and Incinerator is going to take this fight. But Raven's here with level 3. Or, the Chain Lightning's good. Chain Lightning's really good. Another stomp as well for Raven. I feel like this is a really good fight for Raven. Raven's microing really well. The Headhunter's splitting nicely, and Incinerator lost everything. 27 supply to 34. Another stomp. Stompu. Oh, he missed. Totally missed that stomp.
Kind of whiffed it. It was looking like a GNL match there for a second, Raven. But, you know, he's coming through in the end. His Farseer might live. Is there Chain Lightning? There's a Purge and a Chain Lightning and a Town Portal. Shaman. Potentially going to fall, but no. Looks as though Raven won that fight in the end, though. He's got more units. Got more units. Torn Totem for Incinerator. No Torn Totem for Raven. There's a first little adaptation. A little difference in the play. And I honestly like it from the Incinerator. I think the Taurens are great to go into in this stage in the game.
Yeah, almost level 2 on the Tauren Chieftain. Raven, however, has it already. And everything's so low. Incinerator needs to get out. This Farseer could chase. He's going to speed scroll and chase, actually. Pops the invul on this Incinerator. He's trying to get home.
Oh, is there a purge? There isn't quite, but there is one on the Headhunter. And one mana swing is nice when there's 2 Tauren Chieftains, because, you know, that mana swing is a big deal in these fights. If you have 1 stomp and your opponent has 1 less. And Raven in a position to maybe take an aggressive camp, and that aggressive camp could be the lab, could be the shop, could be the marketplace. And they're all juicy.
Players' forces are under attack.
Very, very juicy indeed. You know what else is very juicy? This Tauren that's actually coming out.
Love to see it, don't you? You love to see it.
I do. I really do, yeah. Incinerator's going to have Tauren, man. Not much of an army, but he'll have Tauren. What's up?
Thank you, Death Note, for the 75-viewer host. Appreciate it.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, thank you so much.
The homie. Tier 3 techs, where are they at? Raven actually, you know, this is kind of cool, this mirror, because it starts off exactly the same, and I like seeing exact mirrors, but then in the later stages of the game, it changes. So Raven's going to go into Kodos and Raiders, whereas Incinerator's going to go into Taurens, and the Kodos are going to counter the Taurens. Interesting little dynamic. The Shaman's out of position, and don't want to lose those guys before they get master training, because you would love to have a bit more mana. Oh, Raven. There's a heal scroll. There's level 3. Incinerator maybe being a bit too aggressive.
Oh, and he's about to get surrounded.
Don't put the TC of Raven. Gotta be careful. There's a Chain Lightning. Oh, there's an Invuln. There's the Invuln salve over top. Nicely done. And there's 8 mana from a Stomp. Lightning.
Oh no, the stomp.
Close.
Raven, you're Farseer.
I think this Farseer is dead. There's almost a stomp for both players. Oh my god. Maybe he's gonna turn the tables. Oh, how the turntables, as
Oh
they say.
man, the shoe is on the other foot. Door is on the other knob. Raven, level 3 on the TC as well. That was a sick back and forth.
Incredible. They were both so close to a stomp, and Incinerator could just never get the stomp out. He was so close. He was waiting for it. You could tell. Damn, you could tell that this is, you know, this is Raven's true form, his true style, as opposed to the first game. You know, you can tell where he's comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we meme him a lot, and I think he does want to learn how to actually play the game the proper way, if that's fair to say. But he does play this style well.
He does indeed.
He does. It's scary.
What's also scary is that upgraded Kodo coming in, and those Headhunters are going to be +5 once that upgrade comes in, and that's nothing to shake your head at. The upgrades could also come through. There's plenty of wood on the side of Raven and Incinerator, in fact, who's actually getting pulverized and still has 500 in the bank. So, you know, maybe if Raven doesn't respect the amount of Taurens that are able to come onto the field, there could be an overcommitment to Headhunters. And the Kodos, of course, aren't too spooky against the Kodos, or against the Taurens, because Headhunters are really good against Kodos. So there's sort of a circle of life in these matchups, and we'll see how it works out.
Yeah, but Incinerator's supply blocked, and this is his army for a long time. Purge on the first Tauren, and this Tauren might go down before the fight even starts. This is not good for Incinerator.
Yeah, this is awful, in fact, for Incinerator. Oh, and the Stomp is making it even worse, and now the Shamans are out of position, and we might be seeing a tie, and that's a 1-1, baby.
That's a 1-1. Uno a uno. Dang. Raven making this a series. That was very night and day, too. I mean, great decision making. You called that, you broke that whole decision down. Raven doesn't want to get cheesed, switches to the style, wants to play straight up, ends up playing straight up, and getting it done. What did I say? I didn't say mono e mono. I said something else. Mono v mono? I don't know. It was really bad. Yeah, mono e mono is what I was going for. I'm not sure what I said, but uno e uno.
Oh, is that what you said? Jesus. Game name, by the way.
Guys, we have been streaming for like 8 hours, so just give me a break, all right?
Yeah, this is yeah. It'll end up being about a 10-hour today.
10-hour day. I'm back to Warcraft, Mom. I made it. Oh. No breaks. Be like Carson. Okay. I will. You're
I
doing
take
great.
breaks.
Yeah, we're probably gonna take breaks as well. I just, it's kind of hard when the first series is like 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to
We've only
adjust.
been streaming it for an hour, dude. We're on the last game of the second series. And Violet might not even be here.
Yeah, that's
Message him. He might just not show up. We can get a hold of him. Guy's a class act, a professional. I'm sure he's aware.
Yeah, maybe he's just taking a piss or something. But we got game number 3. It's going to be on Concealed Hill. It's Orc Mirror. The winner of this moves on to play Hitman. The loser of this goes down to play Violet. The loser of that will get out of our house. And here we go. Game number 3 on Concealed Hill.
And 2 people are getting out of our house today. And tomorrow.
I like
and
that.
The day after that. And the day after that, I'm just going to start banning people from our Discord.
Nice.
Every day there's not Dust League group.
Nice. Just get people out of the house, man.
Just get them out of there. Dude.
House is crowded, dude.
Yeah. It's not a band. Yeah, that is a band. They do the "Hey now, don't dream it's over" crowded house. Right? We were talking about 80s music earlier on the stream.
Yeah, we were.
Pretty sure there's an 80s band.
Raven doing this again. Both players gonna... Oh, looks like Incinerator's gonna switch it up.
Yeah, the single grunt maybe, or maybe he's going for the Farseer Firelord again, expecting Raven to maybe be confident, switch over to Blade. Oh, meta LO, gifting to Robond. What a legend. A legend gifting a legend, thank you. Continuing the gift sub they got from Robond, of course.
A lot of people have been gifted those gifted subs from Robond. Robond and Noobquakes are getting jiggy with it up in here.
Oh, metal O. Why do those sort of names always trick me when they have one letter on the beginning and one letter on the end? Like X, Obscure X, that guy. Uxcore X.
True.
Yeah, those names always confuse me. I don't know what it is. Something about my brain.
I wonder if Raven starts to see this grunt opener, if Raven maybe goes for a cheese this time.
Possibly. There's a lot of options that out of the Farseer, right? Whereas Blade Master, you can get a little bit stale, but it is the most standard way of playing things, the most comfortable, easy to play way of playing things. Where you can do the same build a lot of the time. Whereas the Farseer, there's a lot more variety, a lot bigger of a tree of strategies.
3000.
3000. Tree charity.
Tree charity. Tree.
Players' forces are under attack.
In 3/4.
Tech started not for RavinDrannor, but now what is Incinerator's plan? I guess, does he put down his own war mill and just go into his own headhunters, or does he continue with grunts? Because grunts, of course, not that good against headhunters.
Yeah, they kind of get kited by the range there, Carson. Raven right now, though, or sorry, Incinerator right now, finding some value with these melee units. The wolves being super annoying because the headhunters aren't at that critical mass yet. You don't have the 5, 6, 7 of them.
Absolutely.
Only got 2.
Only got 2. What's the critical mass? What do you think? 5? Is 5 that number?
Yeah, 5 definitely. 4 is not it. 5 is. 2? 200? No, just 2. Just 2? Well, I can't do just 2. What's that from, Carson?
I don't actually know. What is that?
Willy Wonka, dude.
The original?
Yeah, the original, yeah.
Classic film. That last scene when he's
doing
at him.
doing percentages and he can't do 2. I can't do just 2. Oh, Incinerator diving in with that grunt.
Powers. That's what I want to watch.
Yeah, we should watch Austin Powers someday. Is that grunt gonna die? It should die. Okay, that's
headhunters are really good against grunts.
Oh,
nice
the
deny,
deny!
though. Nice deny. Yeah, this little. I mean, losing a grunt is still a very big deal, though. It's very big this early. But heavy armor, piercing against heavy armor is like weirdly good, which is why fiends are always good against burrows. Water elementals are good against burrows, and headhunters are good against grunts.
Okay, Raven's starting to sit back and mass up some of these headhunters. The grunt and again diving in. I feel like you shouldn't be doing that. Look how much damage he's taken.
Oh my god, these could start falling like dominoes in a second. There goes one. He's trying to block with a peon. I mean, Okay, one headhunter for one grunt, definitely favoring Raven, but if he loses two headhunters, I would say puts Incinerator back in the driver's seat.
Yeah, just right-clicking, just so much right-clicking. And behind this Incinerator is tier 2. No second hero yet.
I think he's as confused as us. He doesn't know what to do. Because you open grunts. Isn't ideal unless you're going for a tower rush. And now he's sort of, what hero do I go? He hasn't built one yet. He didn't want to pick up a Firelord because Raven was right in position to defend. Now he's probably going to build a Tauren Chieftain. But what is his tech? Does he go into Raider Walker? Does he go into Headhunters? Does he go tier 3 tech for Taurens? I don't know what you do. And I'm watching the game.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Not too sure at all. But Raven's only lost one Headhunter, right? So he's starting to get a juicy number. And I mean, once you have a lot, you can just creep everything.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of its big strengths for sure. Now the peons are being pulled. A little bit indecisive maybe from Incinerator. He's getting reinforced defenses, pulling peons. There's the Firelord.
He's doing it again.
Maybe with
grunts?
the base build's not the greatest for Raven. The headhunters are kind of low. The Tauren Chieftain's going to be level 1. Maybe Raven will pick Aura instead of Stomp as well, which would be nice for Incinerator. But this might be a tough timing to win, and now it's being scouted before it gets to the door. Raven. More grunts being pumped, though. It could be enough. It could be enough for Incinerator, although I don't know if the towers are going to be able to do much.
Okay, he's here. He's right-clicking. He's ready to go. Firelord right-clicking away. Lava Spawn as well. Going to try to get some shots in. Now, do they have to just be 15 shots or 15, like, shots on units?
On units, yes.
Okay.
Units. Biological units. All right,
Big stomp.
Raven needs to get in position where his headhunters are attacking. Right now, they're running around, and he can't have that. He needs to put out damage, and he needs to get in a position to cancel these towers.
Yeah, these are reinforced defense towers as well.
Yeah, this is... I thought there was no way this would work, and we said that Farseer headhunters is cheese-proof, but apparently Incinerator is about to prove us wrong, because this is looking pretty good.
Yeah, very scary. I mean, it's until Raven actually decides to push out, right? Because look at how low the grunts are getting. Like, Raven can easily push out here. Grunt getting on the front end, it just gets surrounded. There's a gift.
Yeah, but these 4 towers are up. Is there a Demolisher in the future for Raven? Reinforced defenses certainly isn't quite yet. But he's supply blocked. He actually can't get a Demolisher until that burrow in the back comes up, right? And this is 4 towers in range of the barracks. And where's he going to build the barracks if it goes down?
2 of them are in range of the main as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe even the 3. Oh, Raven. Another barracks trying to come up, but Incinerator. Let's continue to pump grunts. He's getting those Demolishers that proved to be so effective on Twisted Meadows, and this is looking pretty decent for Incinerator.
Raven's not going to have any demos. The barracks in the back is just starting. This is not good, man. And I think 2 of those towers are definitely in the main range.
You've got to respect the towers when they're going up as the Orc player in Raven's shoes. You have to cancel those towers, because if they get up, you're in a horrible position 100% of the time. You have to cancel these towers. I don't think Raven's fully aware of that, but Incinerator just abusing the fact. He's suiciding a couple grunts. Who cares? I'll lose a grunt. I'll lose 2 grunts. I'll take some damage. I'll get 4 reinforced towers up in the back, and there's nothing you can do, even if you killed a few units.
And a demo on top to boot. Incinerator's just doing it, man. This is such a hard strategy to defend. Even Farseer grunts, which didn't look viable when he was marching across the map. But Raven took too much time sitting in the back of his base. He's still sitting in the back of his base.
There's about to be a second Demolisher. The lumber is good. Raven's doing a better job this time maintaining his lumber, but the gold is now the problem, and there's going to be a second Demolisher, Ricky. Wait, where'd the second Demolisher go? There was one. There it is. Okay, it's here. And Incinerator doesn't have to do anything. He can just sit back, let his Demolishers do the work, and just wait till Raven runs out of golden lumber.
Which is going to happen soon.
Oh, man. Is Incinerator doing it? What a legend with such an unorthodox strategy against seemingly a counter from Raven. Incinerator making it through. Incredible. The towers are so well positioned as well. This is beautiful. Perfectly positioned. They're all hitting the main. Well, 3 of them. But, you know, the other ones are good. one Demolisher out, a second on the way. Incinerator, oh, careful with your Demolisher zone, Incinerator. Both players have to kind of do that. Oh no, the Farseer Incinerator, he has a potion, okay. And the Fire Lord is pushing the Demolisher. Even if he loses the Fire Lord, I think it's still fine. Because he's killing the Demolisher, and that's huge. Burrow falls, and tower's in range of a Burrow even. Is there anything these towers can't hit, Ricky?
The War Mill.
No reinforce yet either. Well, I would like to see those Demolishers from Incinerator hit the main, though. I'd love to see that. Oh no, Raven's overcommitting, losing some headhunters in range of the towers, and I think it's starting to crumble. There's a shot, but it's on the other side. Raven might have to face Violet. Ooh, the Fire Lord gonna fall, but again, I said earlier, it's not that big of a deal if the Fire Lord falls.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. It just seems like there's nothing that can break the siege line. Even the demo for Raven in the back, just targeting one tower, but there's two demos that are just right-clicking the main. And this has cost Raven so much money.
Oh, nicely focusing the Demolisher of Raven in the back, and, you know, if you have to repair a Demolisher, you can't repair your main, and someone's going to run out of lumber first, and it's not Incinerator. Firelord should be out again soon. It's about 70% done back at the main base. A third Demolisher with 1-0 upgrades now. And the Demolisher falls in the back. That's it. Raven is rebuilding one now, but there's about 40-second window where there's no anti-tower. Oh man, all you gotta do is just attack this main with everything now. Attack it with the peons and it will fall. There's no way. There's no way.
Attack it with everything. Yeah, Raven's pulled all the peons out of the burrows. He's repairing with everything. There's nothing attacking, yeah. GG's called, and Incinerator will take the 2-1 series against Raven. What a game.
My man, my man.
Making it work, dude. 2-1. I mean, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, quite an impressive victory from Incinerator, for sure. He pulled it out, and he was seemingly countered as well in that third game. Incredible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Incredible.